Hi, this is Claude with Smart Chain Connection, and this is our sixth video from the series of creating and running a validator node, Elrond node, which works on both Testnet and Mainnet. Now we finished our fifth video, getting to the point of disabling the root connection. Also changing the port and only allowing the new user, which is Cloud123 for our case, to connect to the server. Now, in this tutorial, in this sixth video, we're gonna go and we're gonna disable also the using of the password for the connection. So we're only gonna be able to connect to the server using the new port, using the new user, using the passphrase for the SSH key without using a password. So this combination of the new port, the new user, the server IP, because you need the server IP, the private SSH key, and the passphrase without being able to access root, without being able to use any passwords for the new user. So this makes it close to bulletproof secure server. Now I'm sure there are other ways and you can even improve it more, but I think this is a pretty good start for a pretty secure server. So getting to this point, let's open MultiversX. So we see if we can connect to the server and keep a connection open. So we can try to only connect with putty, only using the SSH key, and then we're gonna disable the password. So let's connect with MultiversX. Go to session, click SSH. Let's move this a little bit over, get the IP from here, copy, paste it. Okay. The port is not going to work 22, so it's going to be the new one. So copy. We tested this last time in our last video. Paste. Click OK. It's going to ask us for the new user, so let's copy it now until it thinks about it. Give it a second. Yeah, it works. Paste, right click, paste, enter. Let's get the new password. So right now we're connecting with the password, right? The password is this, copy, right click, paste, enter. So give it a second. It looks like we should be able to connect to it. Do you want to save? No, I don't want to save the password. Good, so we are inside the server. Now, I want to use putty, and I want to use the connection to the server using putty with only the key, SSH key, without using a password for the new user. But we have to use the passphrase for the SSH key. So this is how we do it. We just double click on putty. We're gonna get the IP, copy, paste. We know the port is not gonna work, so we're gonna get the new port, paste. Now, to use the SSH key, we click on this plus on SSH, click on auth, click on browse. This is gonna open my folder with the SSH key we created. Click it and open. So it gets it right here. Then we're gonna go open. Click. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna go with the new user because that's the only one that's gonna work. Paste. Go enter. And now it's not asking. It is not asking me for the password for Cloud123. It's asking me for the passphrase for the SSH key, which is what we really want, which is cloud123 exclamation mark. So copy this, paste it, and enter. And I'm in the server without using the passcode, the password for the new user. So good, I'm able to do this. Okay, let me go back to our mobile extern, and we're gonna go through the things here. First of all, let's go to SSH deconfig file. We did this in our last video. We kind of got used to it now, so it's nothing new. So we're gonna use nano to modify this file. Go enter. It's gonna ask us for the password for Claude. So let's choose. Let's copy this password. Copy. So you see, it's gonna ask us for the password for Cloud123. Once you're inside the server, it's okay, but not to connect to the server. That won't be okay. Paste, enter. Now we're inside the file, and we're gonna find the line that says password authentication yes, and we're gonna make it no. So if we go down, let's look for it. Oh, right here. Duh, I passed it. Okay. So password authentication yes. Let's make it no. Oh, lowercase. No. Right now we're gonna exit the file. So it's Control X. It's gonna ask me, do you want to save it? Y for yes, and keep the same name. Just enter. All right, let's check it with the cat. Let's see if we changed it. Cat, not nano, just like that. Enter. And I see it. I don't yet, but I will see it in a second. It should be somewhere for sure. Right here. So the change took effect. Okay, now we're gonna do a few things. We gotta restart the SSH in order to be in effect. So to do that, we'll do sudo service SSH restart, copy, paste right here. Bam. Okay, now I want to see if we are able to. We're gonna keep this connection open just in case we messed something up, so I can change it back to yes. All right, I'm gonna keep this open. I'm gonna close putty. Okay, we're gonna try putty. Okay, we're gonna try putty with the IP. So let me copy the IP for now. Bam, copy. Let's try putty with the IP with the new port. Okay. And I want to see if I can connect using the new user with the new password, because that's the goal of this tutorial, to disable the password for the new user. So let me paste this, and now it doesn't let me. No supported authentication methods available. Good. Okay, let's try root. No. This is the IP. Okay, this is the new port. Let me try open. Let me try root. R-O-O-T. It doesn't let me. Perfect. All right, let me try. The only option I have is with the key. So double click and putty. Get the IP. Get the new port. And let's add the SSH authentication key. So we choose this one, the one we have. Click open. And now it's gonna asking me for the new user, which is Cloud123. Enter. and is asking me for the passphrase for the key, which is all right. That's cool. That's accepted. Copy, paste, enter, and I'm inside the server. So right now, it needs 5 things from me. It needs the IP, the new port, the new username, the private SSH key, and the passphrase for the private SSH key. Now, this is a lot more secure. This is a lot better secured connection than just root and password to the port 22. That's why we went through all these steps to get to this point, to make sure we make our server as bulletproof secure wise as possible. Now I'm going to stop this video. We'll continue with the next one.